the purpose of this recording is a call to arms. I'm going to show you some information regarding my research as relates to home defense in light of the world situation. Before we get to that actual information, which is enclosed or encapsulated in and is saved in notebooks, I figured this would be a good time for an overview of this idea I've had for some time now about the project. You guys have all seen and heard this stuff as time has gone past with all this stuff on the walls. So you should be somewhat familiar with what I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be explaining some stuff with regards to that, starting with what you're seeing on the screen right now, which is my desktop. And I'm showing you this because this is a map, if you will, to what I'm leaving behind. I'm not leaving behind a lot of stuff, a lot of money, a lot of stuff, but I am leaving behind a lot of thoughts and ideas that I've accumulated over the years as part of my journey and my training and whatever. So what you see here in terms of these file folders contain libraries and lists that I'll be explaining to you as time goes on here. But it also, if you look to the left here, you'll see a purple icon with an N, OneNote. These are notebooks. This is where I have a notebook I've just started about home safety and guns, which is the primary objective of this particular recording, is to explain my thinking as relates to personal security and guns in the house. And defending the family. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you this notebook system. I'm going to give you an overview of some of the notebooks that exist there, because you're going to be potentially referencing the data that's contained in those notebooks. Okay, so these are notebooks. You see on the left-hand side here, there's a general notebook that I have that has all kinds of information about life and living and ideas about how to go about that. And it also has, you'll see copies of my book, Life by Design, LBD. Anyway, so we've got many notes in my notebook. So there's a notebook about journaling, notebook about family, the game that I've been working on for these numbers of years that I'm still working on. Okay, stuff about online training. This is just a household to-dos thing that I was working on flow charting, computer flow charting, my plan, strategic planning, notes I've sent to Justin. Anyway, okay, so personal development, a lot of stuff about personal development in here, which would be beneficial to look through. Technology stuff, things that I've been studying, strategic planning, how it all works, how to set it up, all that stuff. Oh. Okay, and then lastly, the topic at hand, home defense. Okay. All right, so I just started this notebook yesterday, and before, so, and the reason I started this notebook is that I think we need to arm. As sad as that is to say, the warnings have been posted. We now have a heightened responsibility for personal security. So I need to purchase firearms and ammunition. I need to design and install a storage facility, building an armory, if you will. I need to train. I need to identify local networks for defense in this area. I've got a list of a couple of people. And so when recently see a human trafficker on news says, when is the American intelligence system going to face up to the fact and let the American people know that these countries are conspiring to infiltrate our country, to take it over by flooding it, assisting in the flow of migrants to our country? The enemy is at the gate. No, they've broken through with the help of our government. Our government has either turned a blind eye or has actively facilitated this takeover of the United States. Well-intentioned ignorance? I don't know. But it seems like the American experiment is dead, is over, has been killed, is on life support? Don't know. So anyway, this is the notebook. You'll see there's one, how to currently 5 sections. How to choose a gun for home defense. Gun safes. Just a screenshot of the different kinds of gun storage systems exist. Articles about storing guns safely. Questions that I've come up with so far. Okay, so it's like, what do I need to know about ammunition? What do I need to know when choosing a weapon? Has there been shortage of ammo? How many rounds of ammunition does it take to go from newbie to proficiency in a training program? What's the average cost of gaining proficiency in firearms? How much time on average does it take to become proficient? What recommendations would you have for us? How many guns do we need? How can we, or shall we, coordinating training for both households? Other accessories, holster for car when traveling, holsters, accessories, blah, blah, blah. So that's covered in how to choose guns and stuff. So thoughts. So I think a low recoil, so I'm thinking in terms of rifle, of an AR-15, assuming it functions like an M16, which I've used. Need lightweight, need at least one handgun, one rifle, maybe a shotgun. Maybe me, Aaron, and Bob could do training as a group. So because I'm starting to look at the range out here, the gun range and the requirements. So anyway, maybe me, Aaron, and Bob could do training as a group. The question is, do all three have to be present at the same time? So I need a safe in the basement. We have the space for it, and I need handgun safe for upstairs or some type, whatever, however that stuff works. Anyway, so this is where I'm at, and I hope that we can get this going.